Okay, so opening another tab here with Facebook. To look at my notifications. You said if it will show up. Okay. Uh, you said I didn't read the post. You can tell. Okay, so I'll go over it right now. The Jesus of the progressive, gay, affirming Christian movement is a Jesus that affirms their sins. Okay, now what does affirm mean? Okay, so Jesus states, okay, so the Jesus of the progressive / gay affirming Christian movement, affirming what? Okay, so you're saying progressive. I don't even know what the hell this is. The Jesus of the progressive. Okay, what does progressive? Progressive means favoring, implementing, or characterized by change, improvement, and modern ideas. So, what does that mean? The progressive / gay affirming Christian. Okay, so state as fact, assert strongly in public. The Jesus of the gay affirming, stating gayness as a factor, expressing gayness or gay strongly and publicly. What does this even mean? This makes no fucking sense. A Christian movement that states gay is a fact. What? Is a Jesus that affirms their sins. What? Okay, you're talking about a Christian movement that states gay is a fact or progressive is a fact. And again, asserts strongly and publicly. Or are you trying to say that, well, you're talking about a movement. What are they saying about gay? What are they stating as fact about gay or progressive? The Jesus of that movement. What are you talking about, Warren? Or what are they talking about? Then you say, is it Jesus that affirms their sins? That's what you say. So what are you saying here? If I'm wrong. I mean, this is only the first fucking sentence of this post of yours, and I've already exposed it as not making any sense. Anyway, I'll continue on here. It's a Jesus that tells you what you want to hear so as to keep you in bondage. But yet you call it freedom. Apostle Paul warned of many who would depart from the faith and give heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of demons. Okay, what? It's a Jesus that tells you what you want to hear so as to keep you in bondage, but yet you call it freedom. Apostle Paul warned of many who would depart from the faith and give heed to the seducing spirits and doctrines of demons. He also warned us there would come a time where people would not put up with this sound doctrine, but would find teachers who would tickle their ears, leading them away. What? Tickle their ears. What? Obviously, I don't know. What does that mean? Weird. Tickle their ears. Leading them away from leading them away willfully from the truth, so they would believe myths and fables. This affirming Jesus looks good on the outside, but on the inside, it is another spirit that has been accepted by those who have been deceived. You're not, what the fuck are you even talking about here? This is just a word salad. He also warned that there would come a time where people would not put up with what the fuck is sound doctrine? You're capitalizing the S and the D here. What the fuck are you talking about? But would find teachers who would tickle their ears, leading them away willfully from the truth. You guys had the precious capital T truth, as if that grants God's word any kind of credibility or authority. So they would define myths and fables. I mean, capitalizing truth, that's psychotic. Even if it is the truth. Well, obviously you guys believe it's the truth. That means you guys are psychotic for giving into this truth when you should reject it. Anyway, so they would believe myths and fables. This affirming Jesus looks good on the outside, but on the inside it is another spirit that has been accepted. Okay, what have you even said? Okay, the Jesus of the progressive / gay affirming Christian movement is the Jesus that affirms their sins. The problem is I don't even understand what you're trying to say there. Because progressive / gay affirming Christian movement, that doesn't make any sense. For the reason I just explained at the beginning here. The good thing is Jesus is winning many souls out of the progressive Christian deception. So you're saying that this progressive Christian movement is bad. It's a Jesus that tells you that what you want to hear. I don't even know what you're talking about here, Warren. This is both a word salad and just senseless whatever. You're not making any sense here. So yeah, you're right. I did misread it. I don't even know where you stand here. Of course, that's the problem with this progressive gay affirming Christian movement. They're also a problem because what the fuck does that even mean? Doesn't make any sense. The problem word there is affirming. That only means to state as fact, and you're not getting the definition. You can look it up for yourself. State as fact, assert strongly and publicly. That's not an opinion. That's just stating as a fact. Or or are you saying that, or are these guys saying winning many souls out of the progressive Christian deception? So you're saying it's a good thing that Jesus is winning many souls out of this progressive gay affirming Christian movement is good. So what are you after? Are you saying that you approve of gay or homosexuality and progressiveness? Is that what you're saying? And coming back home to him. Why do any of you want God? Why? Because heaven? Well, okay, I can't really ask you because I don't know what your position on either homosexuality or progressiveness. So, is Jesus in favor of progress or homosexuality? They are finally seeing the affirming Jesus who he really is, which is a dark, deceptive spirit. God is invading the progressive church. So you are, wait, how are churches progressive? Do you even know what progressive even means? Progressive means favoring, implementing, or characterized by change, improvement, and modern ideas rather than traditional methods. So by this definition, progressive is the opposite of Christianity, because Christianity is all about tradition and God, God's authority, God's glory. It's not at all about people. It's not at all about humanity. And that's your light. That's what you guys call light. Many are seeing the transformative power of true Christ, again, with your stupid you guys, Christians, I'm talking in general here. You got to capitalize everything as if that grants it some sort of, well, you're right, you're doing that because you know it can't stand on its own, or that it's just complete bullshit and not true. Who died for them? He is showing them their true identities in him. I am so glad I am part of this revival. So, you're right, I didn't understand this at all. This makes absolutely no fucking sense, Warren.